11th of May 2022. This isn't financial advice. I'm going to cover off on a few different topics quickly. So the first one is Tesla. The king. I own a Tesla myself, so drunk the Kool-Aid. But it's one of the few remaining sort of big Nasdaq leadership stocks not to fall over. Now I've had in my notes here. Well, let's just look at the obvious. Stage one, like many years of basing here, broke out. COVID was just a mere blip in the end. Stage two, big sort of powerful upthrust there, and then I thought sort of moving back to stage one here, going and then starting a new stage two, sort of failed that. And I discussed in previous videos, sort of trade in and out of this stock here. Made no money there. That's fine. So the question is, well, where's it up to now? You can't definitely say it's stage four because it hasn't properly broken down yet. But equally, it's looking very stage three to me. We're just getting a lot of, see, it was nice and tight all the way through here. A lot of looseness now coming in the stocks and distribution in the last few weeks coming in. So I wouldn't be surprised if this goes from, well, I think it's stage three. It's either stage one or stage three. I think it's looking a bit loose for stage one. So anyway, we'll see. If it breaks to a stage four, that's when we could see the rest of the Nasdaq, will fall or continue to fall. So equally, I could be totally wrong there, and it does sort of eventually move into a stage two. There's still continued sort of stage two and up and away. A lot of the Tesla bulls still think this is wildly undervalued at these prices. So who knows? I don't have a position. It's more of interest. It's a sort of a leadership stock, so keeping a close eye on it. If we go. Lost my train of thought there. So PE is 87. Now for a growth stock that's trailing, it's not hugely relevant, but you can see where is it? Forward EPS earnings. Now they do have a history of beating, but still, there's still a lot of growth cooked into the stock. So. If it were to fall down to 600 or 500, it's still sort of, only makes it sort of somewhat sort of reasonable in terms of a near-term sort of outlook valuation. So again, I don't know. It's just going to be interesting to see. Like I said, there's still a lot of bullishness in this stock here. So anyway, we'll see. Okay, next one is the fertilizers. As a group, they're looking pretty sick. So by that, it's failed the 50, tried to recover. They're just being tagged off in that. So now you're seeing the 50-day rolling over, being rejected at the 50-day. That's being sold off. Look at a few more similar stocks. MOS. Similar sort of looking chart there, rolling over. NTR, one I was stopped out of the other day. Again, hasn't sort of reclaimed that 50-day moving average. Starting to look a bit loose here as well. And the last one on the list is CF. So was holding the 50. A few people on Twitter were sort of thinking those are bear flags, and it's looking like they might be right there. So I'm thinking this chemicals ag sector, which is a very sort of strong, clear leader, might have had its sort of leadership run. Of course, it might be sort of resetting as well. But what I'm looking for is signs of leadership. So when more and more leadership is breaking down, it just goes to show how bad the market is. So it's looking like this sector to me is just a bit on the nose at the moment. And finally, I'm just going to go through a few trades. CAH, basically my last video of the trade ideas turned out to be pretty shit. Bought it here, and I stopped myself out here. Lost a very small amount of money. Got sold out in the open here. I think it was like 1.9%. So not kicking myself there. Really hoping it could have just held that 50-day and power back out, but not to be in this case. CLR, stopped out of that one. Bang, one day. Thanks for coming. And PEG, I sold this break even. Again, it's sort of looking like that sort of bear flag-ish type situation, and just given how bad everything is at the moment, I gave it no room to sort of hang itself. So I was actually slightly up when I bought it, and I just put the break even to, sorry, my stop loss to the break even. That just got stopped out pretty much straight away last night. So I'm out of that. So those few trades, just didn't work out. This is my only remaining trade at the moment, which is XOM. I made a note, it's sort of broken out here. I made a note that previous video that breakouts haven't been working. Let's see if this one can get on with it. So of course it didn't. I've got the stop loss on at 82, which is my break-even point. Let's just see how it goes. It has held that 50 a few times now. Could definitely see would have been a lot of traders stopped here. So I'm trying to hold my own here and see if it can recover. Now, again, considering the market's bad, I'm going to do it if it does recover. I'm going to just be happy just to take profits fairly quickly on sort of any sort of recovery, and just book it in. Obviously, in hindsight, I should have done here, but saying that was a textbook breakout, it just goes to show that we're in a terrible market. So, if anything, I should be doing what Mark Minervini is doing, and just selling into. I'm selling strength, but selling into breakouts as well. Sell it when everyone's thinking they could be ripe for a run. That's it.